I'm Janley Fain. I'm the president of Alexi Enterprises Incorporated, and we operate the fashion website, The House of Alexi, and that's at www.alexiinc.com. I'm with you today because I'd like to give you some tips for packing. I can't say that I'm truly a packing expert, but I have done my fair share of traveling, both on my job and for leisure. And I would like to share some of the secrets that I've learned through the years that have been really helpful to me and have really made travel much easier and much more enjoyable. I hope you learned some things from this. Hi, we're in my closet now, and I want to show you just a little bit about selecting a suitcase and how to pack some of the accessory items. This is probably called a standard weekender, I think. Will hold about maybe 3 to 5 to sometimes 7 days worth of items, depending on how you pack. It's on wheels, fits in the overhead section of a plane, has a nice long handle, it expands real nicely. And the important part of this little suitcase is this pocket here, because this is where you put all of your bathroom items, your shampoo, conditioner, hairspray, whatever. The key to this is you don't want to take the full bottles. You want to consolidate as much as you can, because you can really save some weight and some bulk by doing that. For example, I have a little plastic bottle here that I use for shampoo. I know just about how much to put in for the number of days I'm going to be gone. I have a similar one for conditioner. I have a little bottle of baby oil that I use to take off my makeup, real tiny. I have a mini flat iron that I picked up that's just great for traveling. It has a charger. I put the chargers, all of them, my phone and computer, whatever, in this section. That way if I have a leak down here, it won't ruin my electrical equipment. I have a nice little 1 week pill dispenser box. It just saves so much time and space by not taking all your different pill bottles, and it's safe too. I heard someone on TV say the other day that when they travel they use it for little jewelry items like necklaces and earrings and so forth, and I thought that was really a great idea. And then of course I have this small little can of hairspray. I have a little sewing kit. I have an extra pair of contacts. I would strongly recommend you take those, maybe a couple pair. And finally, I have my little travel flask. This is aluminum. It's not very heavy. It's not even too bad when you fill it full of tequila or bourbon. Now, don't take it on a cruise. When you get on a cruise, they will search your luggage after you get on the ship, and they will confiscate alcohol because they want you to buy theirs. So I'll tell you a little trick. I probably shouldn't, but when I go on a cruise, I take empty a Listerine bottle and fill it full of bourbon or tequila, and it just looks like a regular bottle of brown mouthwash. Okay, so now I'm going to show you this other section real fast. This is where I put all of my underwear, my robes, my nightgown, my swimming suit if I'm taking one. I might even put a beach towel in here. Everything I can pack flat. Now also on this level, I put my shoes. And I'm sure you all know that you should wear your biggest shoes when you travel. For example, if you're taking tennis shoes, you should wear your tennis shoes and pack your smaller dress shoes and sandals or whatever in here. And I always pack them with the street side against the back wall so it doesn't get anything dirty. You can get a couple pair in that way. I would also put any computer equipment like an iPad or whatever here in the middle. And that keeps it safe, and I've never had any problem doing that. Okay, now the next step, we're going to tell you what to put in on top of this. Okay, now we're going to start the packing process. The best thing to start with is a suit hanger. These are very inexpensive. You can get them everywhere. And even though they've changed coat hangers through the years, these are pretty much basic. I think this one's pretty old, and I looked at one the other day and it was exactly like it. So they're pretty easy to come by. Now on this, I have hung 2 pairs of culottes. I particularly like to wear culottes, especially in the summer, because several reasons of the modesty of having the shorts inside, and also because they can really be dressed up quite well to look like a very nice outfit in the evening. And they're great for the daytime as well, with just maybe a little polo shirt or knit top or whatever. And I have here a pair of black ones and also a pair of print ones, which can be worn with all kinds of different tops. And if you'll notice, these do not wrinkle very much. Even when I get them out of the dryer, I very rarely see any wrinkles in them. So they're particularly wonderful for traveling. Now I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with these. Okay, you can see here that I've put a polo shirt on top of the culottes. I'll show you here, if you remember those. Now, this is a really, really nice golf shirt because it's one of those wicking kind that you don't sweat in them, and also they don't wrinkle. They're just wonderful for that. You could also put a knit shirt on top of the culottes, something in the middle that you're pretty sure won't get too terribly wrinkled. Okay, now we're going to go one more layer. On top of these, you can see the turquoise shirt showing through there. I've added this ironed blouse. And I know that's a real problem when you travel, that if you iron something, it's not going to look iron when you get there. But you'll see later that this does look quite well when we arrive. Now here's the simple secret ingredient, a plastic bag. I like cleaning bags the best, but since I don't really send a lot of clothes to the cleaner anymore, I kind of collect whatever plastic bags I can find. And it's better if they're just a little bit longer than the item, so you've got some cushioning to use with them. And you just make a little package out of a few clothes at a time. Now the great part about this is that you can have as many packages as you want depending on the size of your suitcase. When I went on a cruise, I did the same thing, but I had a lot of bags like this. And it seems to work best if you don't put a whole lot of clothes inside your little package. But I found that I have at times put a lot of clothes in there and it still looks nice. Okay, now I'm going to show you what we do with the dresses. I have two dresses here. The one on the left is a great little dress to travel with because it just doesn't wrinkle and it's so nice and comfortable to wear on a trip. And you can just dress it up or down, or depending with your accessories and so forth. And here's a dress that is actually ironed. It has a lace dress over an overskirt. And I don't know if you noticed down at the bottom, it has like built-in wrinkles. That just happened to be the style of the dress when I got it. I thought it was kind of different. Okay, and then I've put my little knitted jacket that I wear with it because it's sleeveless, so I have some versatility if I want to wear it with or without the jacket. Okay, now the next step. As you can see here, I've put the two dresses together, and on top of them I've hung another ironed top, one of my favorites, and this is going to make my package. Now I could put a lot more on here, but this will be just a good one for demonstration purposes. Now, if you notice the wire hangers, I didn't mention that earlier. These are really great to take when you travel, especially if you've got a lot of them. Because when you come home, if you've collected a lot of souvenirs, you don't care so much whether your clothes are hung up because you're just going to throw them in the laundry anyway. So if worse comes to worse and you need some room, you just leave the hangers in the closet. They're always happy to have extra hangers. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what we do with this. I think you might have already guessed it. Another plastic bag. I'm giving a little advertisement to Belk. This is a nice long dress hanger. Again, if you can get it a little bit longer than the item, it's perfect. Now another thing that we could put in this package would be just a simple pants hanger with long pants on it. And you could just put them right inside, or you could have a separate package for your pants too. A lot of times I put them right inside because then they're on the outside and it kind of protects the inside clothes a little better. Okay, we've arrived at the hotel. We're getting ready to unpack. open it up. Of course, we can toss the blanket out. Get this for the bathroom. And now we've got our packages. All we're going to be able to have to do is hang them up. But first I want to show you how they look. And you can see when we pull the plastic back that the blue top that we ironed is perfectly wrinkle-free after traveling all day. And the dress and the jacket under it are wrinkle-free as well. Except for where it's supposed to be wrinkled. Then I think this is really phenomenal. This is the red blouse, which had to be ironed, not a wrinkle in it. And the same with the items under it. This nice golf shirt. It doesn't wrinkle anyway very much, but it looks great. And everything is ready to wear. All you have to do is take the plastic bag off, hang it up in the closet, and you're ready to go out and have fun.